How's everybody feeling tonight? Lo que nadie me ha dicho es si salió la Candelaria o no. Did anybody see the groundhog? It was too cloudy, ¿verdad? Too much snow. Well, tonight, I have to tell you that all of Chicagoland and suburbia is watching this new southwest side of the city of Chicago. Watching, and we'll be talking as we had stated from when we initiated our campaigns. We are seeking to transform this part of the region and to declare that the only way for forward progress is by neighbors reaching to other neighbors, joining hands, discussing a common future, and recognizing our interdependence and cutting across those lines that have divided us into a greater and more beautiful 21st century. So tonight I am so happy to accept the nomination of the people as their Democratic nominee for the office of Commissioner for the 7th District. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And all of you are to be commended for the courage, for the audacity, for the boldness to believe in yourselves. Because this campaign was about common people deciding that they are as good as anybody else on the planet and acting upon that premise. The Southwest Side is demonstrating that progressive politics are possible anywhere in the Chicagoland metropolitan area. And we invite similarly situated communities to come forward with a new alternative vision for what is best for the region, for our neighbors, for each other, and to join hands in coming together with a new agenda for the metropolitan area. The Southwest Side is here. The campaign platforms that we ran on were about democracy, about respect, about commonality, recognizing the interdependence of people, the region, the city, and the suburbs, and how we will marshal our natural resources in the best manner to advance humanity. This was a movement about political reform. This was a campaign about the future, and this was definitely a campaign saying no to the bosses of the 20th century. The Southwest Side does not need bossism. The Southwest Side does not need racism. The Southwest Side needs unity, common purpose, and a vision for the next decade of the 21st century. So I want to thank all of the warriors assembled here tonight who made this victory possible. It happened in a very short amount of time. However, it is important to recognize that had it not been for a campaign that began to bud a year ago on the southwest side, began in Little Village, reached out to Archer Heights and Chicago Lawn, and expanded all over the region, there was a group of young people who said, we can do better than the politics that have failed our communities for so long, and we will dare to raise our voices, join hands, and invite others to join in that process. So tonight, we celebrate a very important accomplishment, accepting this nomination. And I'd like to thank all of the people for the tremendous generosity, for their belief in themselves and their families and their community, and for raising their voices and their hands. And yes, today, the ballots at the ballot box for democracy and for a progressive future for the Southwest Side. And finally, I want to again thank all of those individuals who kept coming out to collect signatures, kept coming out to knock on doors, kept coming out to preach the good word that something better is possible, who worked right up until the end of the day yesterday, who got up early this morning because they couldn't sleep all that night, for a real nice day, for election day, and when they looked out their window, there was a blizzard going on in Chicago. However, that didn't stop them, and they moved forward and delivered a big old victory for the Southwest side of Chicago. Is simply the beginning of continued political struggle for the advancement of the Southwest Side and all of its beautiful communities. And as the Democratic nominee of the 7th District, I vow to continue to work to bring all of our communities together, to forge an agenda that is rooted in reform, that is rooted in transparency, that is rooted in democracy, and that seeks to move forward, bringing the interests of the real people into county government. That's how we proceed to November. And you know why carrying an agenda to the Cook County Board of Commissioners is going to be so exciting? Because we're going to have a new president by the name of Tony Breckwinkel. Yes, yes. So it's a new day in Cook County, and the 7th District is an important part of that new future. Yes. So once again, I thank each and every one of you for believing in yourselves, for trusting the vessels that my running mate and I represented. I want to thank our families for being so supportive. I want to thank our neighbors for being the great neighbors that they are. But most importantly, tonight we celebrate the ideal that the political organization that was founded in this community was about. Political empowerment, coalitions, and a progressive agenda for all of our communities. Thank you and good night.